My main verse today is verse 18. And God heard the voice of the youth. How many of your people are here this morning? I pray that God will hear your voice. That amen has cholera. I say God will hear your voice. And God heard the voice of the youth. And the angel of God called unto Hagar out of heaven and said, what troubles you, Hagar? Fear not, for God has heard the voice of the youth where he is. I don't know where you are right now in the face of your life. Even for those who are watching, going to be watching this in their house, on the DVD, or listening to this in their car. Wherever you are, I pray that God will hear you. I don't know the way you say amen here. I say God will hear you. The second time in the same verse, for God heard the voice of the youth. I submit to you that the gathering that we are doing here today is an answer to prayer by young people that are saying we need revival in this generation. The gathering here and in other nations of the world for revival in this generation is as a result of answered prayer from the prayer and the travailing of people in my generation. God said unto Hagar, and God here, I have heard the voice of the youth. And look at verse 18. He said, arise, raise up the youth, support him with your hand, for I intend to make of him a great nation. Arise, raise him up, because I intend to make out of him a great nation. Two messages in one. First, the Lord told me to tell the leaders and the pastors who are going to be here today, you have sat down enough and relegated the young people in your church who are the ones that are in charge, in the custodian of the destinies of nations. Churches are building mega facilities and putting their youths in small rooms. When God met Abraham, he said, today your name shall no more be called Abraham, but Abraham. There is only one reason behind the change of name. He said, for thou shalt be a father of nations, not nations. Abraham was not the covenant. Abraham was not the nation. It was the youth that was going to come out of him that was the nation. We all claim the blessings of Abraham, the blessings of Abraham, the blessing. The blessing of Abraham is only tied to one covenant. I will make of you a great nation. I will make of you, out of you, a great nation. But you are not the nation. Then he met Sarah a few verses after. He said, your name shall no more be called Sarai, but Sarah, because thou shalt be mothers of nations. Sarah was not the nation, but the birth of the custodian of the nation. And so a few chapters after, God came, met Jeremiah, and said, before I formed thee, I knew thee, because I ordained you as a prophet to the nations. He said, oh Lord, I'm only a youth. He said, that's what I'm looking for. Say not I am a youth, because I am going to make of you a great nation. But if the nation is going to be battered, the pastors and the leaders have a responsibility. Arise, take up this youth, raise him up, and support him. Why? Because I intend to make of him a great nation. There's a destiny and mandate for nation. People come to me all the time. Dayo, we hardly see you. You are here in London. You are in Manchester next tomorrow. You are in Dubai this. You are in America that. And you think I'm amazed? No. I am only fulfilling the destiny and the mandate of God on our generation. When the disciples were trying to gather, the Bible says he scattered them. Because the mandate is not to be settled where you are. The covenant of Abraham, the blessings of Abraham, is in you becoming a prophet to the nations. Now you don't to be a preacher. The mandate of being a prophet to the nation is to begin to be the one in charge, dominating and causing